arcade machines blinking. 4:23 a.m. The arcade should have been closed 2 hours ago, but half the machines were still running. Lighting the room with borrowed electricity and forgotten excitement. Rows of screens flash demo modes into empty aisles, racing games driving themselves. Fighting games waiting for opponents. Claw machines guarding prizes nobody was trying to win. The carpet carried decades of noise inside its colors. A history written in footsteps, tokens, and lost afternoons. I walk between machines without touching anything, listening to attract sounds, looping endlessly. Every game asking for players, every machine refusing to accept. Nobody has an answer. Arcade lights still glow where the lost hours go. Keep moving through the night under artificial light. Arcade lights flash and fade. Memories never stayed. Keep walking through the dark, holding on to a spark. Basketball machine kept resetting itself, counting scores that didn't exist. The pinball table flickered in the corner like it was dreaming in code. Near the back wall, an old racing cabinet displayed a high score from years ago. Nobody had beaten it, or maybe nobody cared enough to try. The air smelled like dust, plastic, and overheated electronics. A familiar smell, the kind that survives longer than trends, longer than businesses, longer than reasons. I stopped beside a rhythm game, watching notes fall across the screen with no hands waiting below. Arcade lights still glow where the lost hours go. Keep moving through the night under artificial light. Arcade lights flash and fade. Memories never stayed. Keep walking through the dark, holding on to a spark. Near dawn, the machines somehow felt louder. Not because the volume changed, because everything else got quieter. Outside, the parking lot sat empty beneath pale blue morning skies. Inside, the arcade stayed trapped in permanent evening, permanent possibility, permanent replay. I looked back once before leaving. Rows of blinking lights stretching into darkness, still inviting, still waiting, still believing someone would press start. Arcade lights still burn. Every lesson never learns. Keep moving through the strain. Do it all again. Arcade lights, neon rain, echoes moving through the brain. Keep rolling through the dark, holding on to a spark. Arcade lights, one last game. Nothing stays exactly the same. Keep going, don't explain. Press start again. Screens still glowing. Morning entering quietly. Paper tape to steel. Maintenance pending. I saw the notice hanging crooked across across the elevator doors. One corner already peeling away like it had been there longer than anyone expected. The lobby was empty, except for a vending machine humming near the entrance. Its light reflecting off polished tiles, making the place feel awake even when nobody was there. The notice said repairs were delayed. No date, no promise, no explanation. Just a few printed words standing between people and convenience. A businessman carrying 2 bags stopped to read it, shook his head once, then headed for the stairwell. Like disappointment had become routine. Damage sign, cold wall, waiting for another call. Keep moving through the strain. Do it all again. Damage sign still stays, counting nights and counting days. Keep climbing through the dark, holding on to a spark. The stairwell echoed with footsteps from floors I couldn't see. People moving up, people moving down, everybody adapting, nobody surprised. The delivery driver balanced packages against one shoulder, checking floor numbers while climbing. The resident passed him halfway, both too tired for conversation. The elevator doors remain closed, silent, unmoving, like a machine dreaming about work it couldn't do. I looked at the notice again, trying to find meaning hidden between the lines, but paper only says what paper says. Damage sign, cold wall, waiting for another call. Keep moving through the strain. Do it all again. Damage sign still stays, counting nights and counting days. Keep climbing through the dark, holding on to a spark. By the time I reached the upper floors, the city lights were visible through a hallway window. Tiny signals scattered across the darkness, every building carrying its own problems, its own notices, its own delays. The elevator might be repaired tomorrow or next week or later. Nobody downstairs seemed to know. Life rarely waits for certainty, it just finds another route. I pushed open the stairwell door and stepped back into the quiet hallway, leaving the notice behind, still hanging there, still explaining everything and nothing. Damage sign still remains through the weather, through the rains. Keep moving through the gray, find another way. Damage sign, faded edge, standing on a narrow ledge. Keep rolling through the strain, through the quiet pain. Damage sign, one last glance, one more unexpected chance. Keep going, don't explain. Nothing stays the same. Notice still hanging. Stairwell still open. Engine running. No destination entered. I started driving because staying still felt heavier than moving. The dashboard clock read 3:16. The city already halfway between night and morning. Street lights stretched across the windshield, then vanished behind me, one after another, like thoughts I didn't want to keep. The gas station I passed an hour ago was already forgotten. The traffic lights changed for empty streets, performing the duties without witnesses. I kept one hand on the wheel, one eye on the road, and the rest of my attention somewhere far away, past the buildings, past the noise, past whatever today was supposed to mean. Drive the void, no map, no direction, no way back. Keep rolling through the night under fading light. Drive the void, cold lanes through the silence, through the rain.
Keep moving through the dark,
holding on to a spark. The highway opened in front of me like an infinite sentence. Miles of asphalt disappearing into darkness. No traffic, no pressure, just distance. A radio station faded in and out between static. Half music, half electricity. Neither one saying anything useful. A truck appeared in the right lane, stayed beside me for a minute, then disappeared into another exit. Like a character leaving the story early. The road signs counted downtown that never planned to visit. Still I read every one, just to know something was changing. Drive the void, no map, no direction, no way back. Keep rolling
through the night under fading light.
Drive the void,
cold lanes
through the silence,
through the rain.
keep moving
Through the dark,
holding on to a spark. Eventually the city lights disappeared completely. Only headlights and darkness negotiating with each other. The engine settled into a rhythm, steady, reliable. Unlike most things, I rolled down the window slightly. Cold air entering the car, carrying nothing, asking nothing. For a moment it felt like freedom or loneliness. Maybe the same thing. At 4 in the morning the road kept going, so I did too. Drive the void,
still runs
beneath artificial suns.
Keep moving through the gray,
Find another way. Drive the void,
far beyond
everything you've leaned upon.
Keep rolling through the strain,
Through the quiet rain. Drive the void,
one last mile,
one more.
tired smile.
Keep going,
Don't explain,
the road remains. Taillights fading. Darkness keeps unfolding. Streetlight buzzing, 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 buzzing. 2:51 a.m. I parked at the far end of the lot, where nobody ever chooses to stop. Rows of empty spaces stretching beneath pale orange lights, like the city forgot this corner existed. The supermarket closed an hour ago, its sign still glowing above locked doors, advertising products to nobody. A shopping cart stood alone near the curb, turned sideways by the wind. Looking abandoned, looking familiar. I walk between faded parking lines, listening to my footsteps bounce across asphalt. Every sound returning slower than it left, like the night was thinking before answering. Parking lot, cold glow, where the lost echoes go. Keep moving through the night, under fading light. Parking lot, still awake. Every choice we make, keep walking through the dark, holding on to a spark. vehicle roll past without stopping. Headlights sweeping across empty cars, then disappearing behind the building. The silence returned immediately, as if it had been waiting nearby. A receipt drifted across the pavement, caught in circles by the wind, never reaching the exit, never staying still. I watched it longer than I should have, because sometimes motion is enough to become a story. The air smelled like rain, even though the storm never arrived. Just clouds gathering somewhere beyond the city, making promises they wouldn't keep. Parking lot, cold glow, where the lost echoes go. Keep moving through the night, under fading light. Parking lot, still awake. Every choice we make, keep walking through the dark, holding on to a spark. The edge of the lot, a chain link fence separated concrete from open fields. Beyond it, nothing but darkness and distant highway lights. Tiny lines of movement crossing the horizon. People going places, people leaving places. The same thing from different angles. I leaned against the fence for a minute, watching the city breathe from a distance. Not loud, not dramatic, just steady, like an engine that never fully shuts down. Then I turn back toward my car, the parking lot still echoing behind me, still holding every sound a little longer than necessary. Parking lot still remains through the weather, through the rain. Keep moving through the strain, do it all again. Parking lot, empty space, time written on its face. Keep rolling through the dark, holding on to a spark. Parking lot, one last view, nothing here but me and you. Keep going, don't explain, the echoes stay. Engine starts softly, echoes fade into the night.